Hello again. The daring escape of Thabo Bester and the disappearance of Dr Nandi Magudumana continue to baffle South Africans. Bester escaped from the Mangaung Correctional Center in what is believed to have been a well-orchestrated escape plan involving officials from correctional services and G4S security last year. Efforts to track him down now are underway. Let's discuss this further with Mike Bolhuis. He's a specialist investigator. Mike, good afternoon. Welcome to today, and thank you very much for your time. I've heard you speak about this case here on eNCA, and also I've seen some of your comments. I mean, if Thabo Bester is an influential person, seemingly that's really how he comes across, and a very dangerous individual, will he ever be found?
You are correct in all those statements. Yes, he is. He's extremely connected, and he's obviously also very well known, and he's very rich. The newest information we have is that he is still in possession of a lot of money, which makes it very easy for him to move around and to go wherever he wants to. He has also changed his image. He has grown hair, and he has changed his look completely. The same with Nandipe. They are working together, escaping together, still fleeing every possible identification, and they are watching the news. It is our opinion also that they might be in one of the neighboring countries already. However, all the border control posts have been notified, and they are all nationwide looking for him. All security firms are looking for him. The public, those who he have scammed, are also after him. The government is after him. The correctional institutions is after him. G4S is after him. So absolutely a nationwide hunt is on its way, and everybody in the media is writing and exposing this case.
Now, you say they could be in a neighboring country, that's number one. Secondly, you've got some reports to say he may have changed how he looks now. He's grown hair and he's looking very different. That will make it very difficult for anybody to track him. And maybe by the time the border management team was getting that alert, he'd crossed.
It is our opinion that that is the case. This is a very clever man. He has planned everything from the inside and on the outside. So he's always a step ahead. He takes advantage of the situation of our lawless country. He takes advantage of the fact that the authorities is always, unfortunately, most of the time, a step behind. So he has his connections. He's got money. He's just got everything on his side. The only thing that will make it easy to catch him is there's another whistleblower, or somebody turns against him, or there's some information left somewhere where somebody can catch him, and then have to do a thorough investigation to identify and see if it's him. Because as I've said, he's changed his look completely. If you look at all the fake names he's using and all the fake cards and driver's licenses, everything we've picked up so far is different photos and different names. I think he's a step ahead, unfortunately, and I think it's not going to be easy to catch him.
Yeah. Now, you say he's fairly cash flush. He's rich. He's got money still. That enables him to buy his freedom at the moment, wherever he may be. Would the same apply to Dr. Magudumana, Nandi Magudumana?
Yes, this is Bonnie and Clyde. They're working together from the beginning. So there's no such thing that they don't do things together. When he was in prison, he was running scams, some media scam, and he made a lot of money out of a lot of people. And those people are also after him. So that's an advantage as well. And he did a recent property scam where he also made millions. And I mean, this man stayed in a mansion which cost 70 million, not 40 or 60. And we spoke to the landlord, and he confirmed that. And the day he left with 20 bodyguards, which was an extremely expensive move. And I've also said that he's been he's watching us. He's checking us out and what all the media, papers and everybody is saying, and he's using that. But unfortunately, we still have to expose what we have. And hopefully that will in a way flush him out, or people will come forward. But he has got enough money to make any and every moves, and he still has his contacts. And as I've said, he really abuses the fact that the authority is not ahead of this. Because look at this whole case from the beginning. It's only now become an issue that he is wanted. He should have been wanted the day he broke out. The two scenarios should have immediately been investigated, that the possibility is that this was not his body that was set alight.
Yeah, but it looks like he may have greased a few hands in Mangaung prison to get away with it. As you said, it's more than a year since, it's nearly a year, because that happened in May last year. It's almost a year since he broke out of that prison in that dramatic fashion. And you are saying he's an influential guy, he's dangerous, he's got a big network, he's got people he can rely on, he's got a partner who makes him even more dangerous. They're working together. But the length of the time that has passed, I mean, even if he's made it to a neighboring country, it's going to take quite some time to catch him.
Yeah, it is. And we know our neighboring countries, they also have issues with safety and security. And there also money plays a role. We've all heard the stories, and it is factual, that you can pay your way through Mozambique and Zimbabwe and on the border. I mean, there's so much corruption, unfortunately. Crime pays in South Africa. You can pay your way in and out. And when you're on the other side, you can still run your knocks and scams and your businesses, as is done from inside prison. And you can still be flush with money all the time. I also think that his family and friends won't easily come forward and give him up. I don't think people will easily give him up, because he has now made it very clear to what lengths they will go in order not to be found. I mean, that's why I say he is dangerous. I think he will turn to extreme violence if he is under pressure. And I think the fact that he has this name and reputation makes people extremely fearful to come forward with information.
Thank you very much for your time and insights this hour of Today on eNCA. That specialist investigator Mike Bolhuis.